What is up, folks? So we are out on the water today per your request. So we are out on the water today and we are going to try to get on a turkey. So I'm with Luke. Luke has not killed a bird yet, so we're going to try to get Lukey a bird. And we're with Jason back there. You see Jason. If I'd have showed you guys the backup in the water clip, you would have died. But too bad I didn't save it on that side, or I didn't film it rather. So anywho, we are going to try to see if we can't strike up a bird here off the water. And basically what we do is we just ride around, listen, see if we can hear a bird start calling, and then we kind of just go from there, get up in the woods and shoot that thing. Now today, I'm not using the shotgun, of course. I've got my calm down. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So stay tuned and let's see if we can get a bird on the ground. We getting in the woods. See that high wall right up there? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to go right. Oh! So we're up here at the top right now, finally out of this drainage. And that bird is right over in there. We'll get up on top of this peak and I'll hit another locate and see. Yeah, right over there. Get on the back side of that cliff. Yeah. Oh! He's probably on the ground. I would say if he's not answering, he might be on the ground. But that's the way they are out here. They'll shut up as soon as they hit the ground. We'll get up here and see if we can just start soft calling and try to get a striker response. You see that next pig? There he was. He's on the ground. Alright, he just gobbled. He's on the ground over here. I'm pretty sure he pitched off that way. I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're going to make a move and start calling. Oh! He's right in that bottom. Okay. straight down. We need to go back and around. That way we don't get down in that valley to where he sees us. Because he's just right over there. We're trying to get as close as we can to this bird. So, hopefully, we can get on him. We just bumped some deer back here. So we're trying to get away from them right now. So, we're just trying to close the distance as much as we can. This point, and there was a big flock of hen right there, and they just come off the roost. That gobbler's way on that other side. We're gonna see if we can't get him down here in a second. Switch over to this other side because when they all pitched off the tree, they came to this side. And it's torrential over here. Bluff walls, thick as can be. But there's a big flat right up there. There just went one off the roost in there. It was a turkey. Yeah. It looked like a hen to me. We just had one come off the roost right there. Okay, hold my ball. We got some turkeys up here in the tree above us. Luke, stay still. We need to try to work it that way to the left a little bit, okay? And then try to get one to just call back at us. We're gonna try to sneak our way up here. We just had one roost come off the roost right over top of us. So, we'll see. So that bird that we had up on the roost a minute ago, we sat there and watched it and watched it and watched it and watched a few more birds fly down around us. And we were in just a big old pack of hens is what it was. And we're working our way back up on this flat on the other side. Now we're gonna start doing some calling and seeing if we can't get one to strike up. So right now we've already seen we think we've probably seen 12 to 15, maybe somewhere through there. So hopefully we can get on one in a minute. But right now there's birds everywhere and they're still in the tree. So and this is mountain country, folks. All right, so we have made it back on the boat. Those birds, once we busted them off the roost, that one, they just shut down. They was quiet. They never answered again. Never said nothing. So we're going up here to another spot real quick to see if we can't get on them here. So there's birds all over this water, and there's gonna be one talking while on the ground. So we just gotta go find him. So stick around. Alright, so we pulled to the back of this cut right here. And as soon as we pulled up, there's one gobbling back up here on this backside. So we're rolling up in here real quick and see if we can't get him to come to us. So let's go find us a spot. Alright, so we've been sitting here for a minute. And we're gonna go right up this point right here because we think that bird moved this way. He moved this way right around in here. And we're just gonna go up and horseshoe around it because this is just a big old oxbow out this way. So if he wants to go that way or come back this way, we're gonna cut him off around the backside and everything. Because when we was coming up through here, we had a couple deer come up through there and they come across right here, and this is about where that turkey was. So we're just gonna go up and horseshoe around the back of it and see if we can't cut him off on that backside, just in case if them deer pushed him off that way. So we're gonna give it a shot. But got about a 700-yard walk. So well, we're up here on top of this like knob. It's like a big old knob, and we're pretty sure this turkey's down this way, and he only has one way to go, and that's up this spine or through that bottom. We're just gonna chill here for a minute and see if he strikes himself without us doing anything. And because when we rode up in that cut and was about to start calling, he completely was calling himself, wasn't he? I mean, he was hammering. But then once we got up on top, he completely shut up. So he may have got a hen by then. He may have been with a hen. Who knows? But we know that he can't come out of this area. So we're just going to play it patient right now and wait until he makes another sound, and then we'll try to go after him. So it's always a waiting game with these public land birds. Well, with turkeys in general. Well, we have walked all the way up this ridge spine to where it all turns into one piece of land, rather, just a big land mass. And this is at the point to where it all connects, and then it's like a choke point. And we've done some calling and everything up through here, locating, cutting, even hit the gobble tube and everything to see if he would respond, but we ain't heard nothing. So we're just going to work our way back towards the boat and just kind of regroup and go from there. So all right, we have made it back to the boat. That turkey never said another word. So we're gonna go grab some lunch real quick here on the water, and then we're probably gonna go back to spot number 1. We let them birds rest for a little bit and everything and try to see if we can't get on them this afternoon. So what time is it? It's probably like 12:30.
No, it's only 11:50.
Well, it's 11:53, so just 11:53 in the day. We're gonna get some lunch in and then go try to get a big old gobbler. All right, guys, so we have got ourselves some snackage in our tummy tum-tums, and now we are going to go back out here and try to strike up another bird. So we're going back to the same birds that we blew off this morning, and so surely they have settled down and we can get on them. So hang in there, and hopefully here in a little bit we'll have a big old gobbler on the ground. All right, we are back at spot number 1, and we are about to take back off up into the woods up the same little draw that we went up this morning, little drainage. We know there's birds here. There was a ton and everything, so we're just gonna go up here. We've only got a couple hours to hunt, and we're just gonna get up here, try to see if we can't do a little soft calling and everything, try to work one to us, and if not, we'll come back next time. and we seen them. And we seen them both. So we're gonna sit back right here. And we're gonna try to do some soft calling and see if we can't get them over here to us. So hopefully we can get one. Jason's sitting a little bit behind us and doing some calling. So hopefully we can get one of these over here. So I think we have a good shot. Alright, so we've sat here and called for a minute. And we believe the way the last time we seen those gobblers, they worked off left down that way. Oh, I see them. I see them. No, I don't. That's a leaf. I thought I seen a white back glowing in the field. No, anywho, that was a leaf, false alarm. Anyways, we're gonna work our way back down around this little draw and come up on top of this field flat and see if we can't spot them on that side. So we're getting closer and closer, that's for sure. The turkeys are right here on the other side of this log. Hey, Luke. You gotta make sure you hit it. Use the wind as your cover. Go, go. Hey, get on your knees and go right to that rock. Knees. Up and get in that hole, and then you're gonna lay your gun up and just shoot, okay? Get up here, slow. Give me your gun. Slow. Stay. Right there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly work your way up. Okay, just let me check first. Yeah, 30 yards. They're coming right to us. Stay still. Yeah. Stay still. Get him. That's good. No. Let him go. He's done.
I saw him go down.
He did go down, but he still got up and he ran back that way. To be honest, I don't know. try to get over here and get this bird real quick. So he went down, but we gotta make sure he went behind a lot of this big thick stuff. And we just gotta make sure that we got him. So we're gonna work our way to him. All right, guys, so we found the turkey, but Luke made a bad shot on him and he's messed it up right here. So we're gonna let Luke finish it and then we will get to him in just a second. So go ahead and go take your shot, lean up against that tree. Hold on. All right, he got the shot. We freaking got it, Luke. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Luke, what'd you do, dude?
I don't even know.
Get up and step on his head. Just stand on it. Just stay right there. All right, while Luke is putting this turkey in the sleeper hold, we're gonna wait. So, Luke, what do you think about your first public land lake turkey, dude?
Happy.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Even though it took you 4 shots.
We're gonna have to pattern this bad boy.
You ain't kidding. Hey, dude, we snuck right up on those things, dude. I told you. Did I not tell you?
There was more than 2.
There was, well, those 2 was the only one I seen.
I saw two fly that way, and I saw like 3 go that way.
That's good though.
That was a
I
bunch.
mean, yeah, well, that draw will go back down that draw and it'll take us right directly to the boat. All right, so we got the bird and everything, as you guys can see, and we'll get a recap when we get down to the water. Congratulations, Lukester. Oh, we have made it back to the water, back to the boat. So let's get this bird down and get a recap. All right, guys, we got back to the water. Luke got it done, man. High five, brother. Very proud of him. Today, we was working so hard, as you guys seen. We have been all around this water trying to find a bird. And like I said, we saved this spot for last because this morning we had so many birds come off the roost over here that we knew that they would still be in this area if we decided to just give it some time and come back when it kind of calmed down and everything. And well, here's the proof. About a little what? About a little 5-inch beard, roughly right through there.
I told you to stop making fun of my ball.
No, for real though, regardless of the size, it's a public land bird off the water. And I'm gonna tell you, that is not easy to do. Public land hunting is not easy. So anywho, we appreciate you guys for sticking this long. And if you have, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, scout hard, hunt easy.